Hey, it's the weekend, so I have a little bit more time and energy. I'm recording this at the risk of cutting off my personal break time, which depends on my toddler staying asleep. So hopefully you can hear me. Those that know me well know that I am a big fan of creating mediocre artwork because it's fun and it makes me feel good. If you've been on this channel for a minute, you might have seen my video about how I stayed sane in the psych pen using only some crayons, basically creating mediocre artwork. And because the point really isn't to make something great unless that is your craft and that is your pursuit, and also it, you know, if you find it enjoyable to build your skills. But for me, it's really just about making myself feel better. And I definitely just woke up my kid, so this is gonna be extra short. Basically, it's kind of a gloomy day. It's a spring day. The sun came out for a couple minutes here and there, but I've just been a little unmotivated today. It's Sunday. I have a lot of stuff that I wanted to set out to need to get done early in the day today to prepare for a very busy week. And well, I did start the day with a really big rock and got a big important thing done. Ask me how much else I've gotten done. Okay, here, I'll tell you. Not pretty much anything that I set out to do. Just kind of like one of those spinning my wheels kind of days. Maybe I would have been better off taking a nap, honestly, rather than the putzing, but there was a solution for me, and that is to bloom where I'm planted. So I really like to here's some of my mediocre artwork. Hey, I like it, but more importantly, it was fun and it was cathartic for me to make it. I like to give credit where it's due, but I really don't remember who first said that, bloom where you were planted, or where I first saw that. I don't even know what this Labor Max staffing company is, but they have a nice little slogan. Changing people's lives is what we do. Putting people back to work is how we do it. And I can thank one of my coworkers for leaving this in the supply cabinet. It's cool. I love graph paper. Anyway, that was just kind of what I just kind of thought back to my own advice. Some of my other videos, like, what can I do to change my state quickly, because like I am not doing anything productive. I'm feeling kind of stuck. I'm feeling like just not in a positive mood. You know, I had sat down, it's my laptop here, and got as far as turning it on. Anyway, so basically with whatever was in reach, which was some flower stickers and this notepad and a few random markers, I made this. And I love that quote because like that is what really is resiliency to me. They say that, you know, people who fare the best, who've gone through, you know, traumatic things, are those who have resilience. I think about my own stay in the psych ward and I was demonstrating resilience and the willingness to basically bloom where I was planted. I was planted there, I was stuck there, and I made the best of it. You know, in my work, I do talk to a lot of people who like want to get better, that are struggling, and yet they when the conditions aren't just right, they up and leave. You know, this isn't working, this hospital's not working, this community's not working, this situation's not working, or they escape through, you know, self-medication, alcohol and other drugs, and like they just like usually continue to go through the same instability and suffering because they're not let's see, I'm gonna tie in the flower thing. I'm not much one for tough love, but sometimes I just want to say, suck it up, buttercup. You know, I didn't like inpatient psych. It sucked. So I only did it once. And I know that's easy for me to say. Some people try in earnest and they do all the things that they're supposed to do, and maybe they still end up back in the hospital again. But I can pretty much guarantee you that if you're willing to do the hard stuff right where you are, taking the meds as prescribed, seeing the doctor regularly, as often as they say, which is usually every 4 to 8 weeks, seeing the therapist, having the regular sleep schedule, having the healthy diet, exercising, doing crappy artwork, you know, and whatever other things that you know to help you feel better in the moment, or to at least deal with the suck, to embrace the suck, as somebody else said. I have to find who said that too, because that's a really good one. It gets better. A lot of things have sucked in my life lately. I'm just gonna be frank. But now this one I can say, I can attribute to this one, the Buddha. Let's see, where are you, Buddha? Pain is necessary. Suffering is optional. I mean, or I think I got that right. We can't avoid having pain in life sometimes. We don't have to suffer. Suffer is when we don't accept. Blooming where we're planted is accepting that we might be stuck in a certain situation for now, and we can make the best of it. So that's my experience, strength and hope for this day. And all shall be well. All is well, even when it doesn't seem well. I like to believe that everything does turn out okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. So there, I've thrown out a lot of little quotes, but I like those because when my brain is in a state that it's not like, it's like my own thinking is just not helpful, it helps me to remember those little phrases. So I appreciate you tuning in. Like this if you want to see more content. and take care of yourselves first and each other. And I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.